check.
Consider your radio checked.
Oh, hello, Bob.
Hey, Sig, how you doing?
I could be better.
Oh? Just not feeling good?
Day before?
Sorry, my battery went dead. What did you say? Sorry?
I'm sorry. I'm just recovering after the situation that happened a day or two ago.
Yes. Copy.
You down at your place at the moment?
I certainly am. You're more than welcome to swing by if you like.
Yeah, I might come say hello.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Oh, I see you got a vehicle.
Oh, hey. Yeah,
Hey.
I found this earlier today, like abandoned or something. I was trying to figure out how.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how you put gas in it though, because I don't see a gas cap anywhere.
It might be battery powered. Then again,
I don't know.
it looks like it.
Well, it's I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't sound electric. Put it that way. It's pretty loud. Well, I don't know. Weird stuff around here. Maybe it doesn't take
Yeah,
gas.
I mean, I've seen electric quads and fuel. I used to have a fuel one when I was a lot younger, but
Who knows? But yeah, no, I found that. I figured I'm pretty shaky on it. I mean, I've never really driven one, but I found it over in front of the castle. I wanted to go over and
they're, they're pretty easy to learn. You just gotta be a little bit careful.
yeah, I just took it slow. Got to get the steering down. I'm pretty good as long as I'm going straight. The turning's still a bit of an issue.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, the past few days have been a fucking yeah, yeah. It was yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Um,
I wasn't sure what to say to Archer.
he knows. Yeah.
Well, he was kind of asking me afterwards what that was all about, and I just kind of played dumb. I mean, no, I don't really like getting involved in stuff like that. But I mean, he was kind of edgy, you know. He was way he was playing with his gun all the time and everything else.
Yeah. Well, he caught me later that day. I was up by the school. I turned around and there he was holding a looks like fucking machine gun in his hands. Um, yeah, that got pointed in my face. So, I did what I can. um, took me into a room and I tried. We had a bit of an argument. Yeah, that was gonna happen. He wasn't too happy to see me as yeah, and well, we're on civil terms now.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
Well, I mean, I could understand why he would be upset, but
yeah,
I mean, things in the past, and it's you're not with that group anymore. In fact, you said they're probably stalking you. So, I mean,
they are.
the
I
enemy,
know for granted they are now.
the enemy of my enemy's enemy is my friend, kind of thing. So, probably for the best if he just chills.
Mhm, yeah. Mm,
What happened to your vest?
oh, I forgot to flash that up. That brings up my other concerns. They are here. I was right. I did see a hunter, and they are patrolling the area, or they're about. The one that, well, shot me in the chest. Um, their name was Ash. They are. They basically took my role in Azrael. They took my place in their command. And well, the speaker wants me back.
Hmm.
From what Ash said, the speaker wants me back because I know the truth. I know that everything is a lie, and I know what their plans, I know their routes, I know how their hunters work, I know everything.
Okay, okay. Hmm. I wonder.
And yeah, go ahead.
I was just wondering if you said they're in the woods and stuff. I wonder if the yeah. I guess it'll be too bad for them if they run into it. The smoke demon. Um. Yeah. It chased me. Yesterday. Like
Oh,
you know the the radio tower that's way out on the peninsula out that way. It's got like a there's like a
I think so.
there's a bunch of hunting cabins, a medical clinic. Yeah, I went out there and was looking around because there's that's where those new people are setting up camp. Doesn't look like any of them home. Fortunately, there were none of them home. Um, I went up on the top of the tower, and in the distance, it almost looked like two forest fires going on, right? And I was like, that's, but all the shelling and stuff that's been going on, who knows? Could have started a fire. And then they kind of looked like they were moving and then kind of formed into one. And then I reached out on the radio and Riley basically gave me the lowdown. I tried running, but it was catching up to me. So I held up at a house out there, and they came and rescued me. But yeah, so that stuff. I know we had it out here. I know that's what happened when that demon slapped you around. But like, there's the mutant. I mean, when the mutant did that, but there's like something else in the smoke. There's like a demon or something. It was like growling and stuff at me.
Okay. I'll keep a lookout and I'm hoping that shit fucking eats whatever hunters are out there currently.
Well, that's what I'm
But yeah,
wondering. Yeah, because it did just come out of nowhere. But anyway, sorry. Go
yeah,
on.
but yeah. Ash managed to corner me up at my place. Shot at me a few times. From where knows, I don't know. Called out to me on the radio, said I had to come back or there would be consequences, punishment. I managed to, he managed to get me.
Hmm.
Uh, Started leading me through the woods, up above my house. I managed to get away, running through the woods, backed around and tried to get back to my home. He managed to corner me in a room and shot me in my chest with a Mosin, bigger caliber than the 308. I forgot the other one that the Mosin takes.
Uh,
Right through the chest. My vest stopped it from completely shredding my chest, but yeah. I'm hyped up on like morphine and shit, so I can run around. I'm trying to get things prepared. So, because if Ash is here, then there's Ember. There's two. They're a tandem. They work together.
right, right.
Ash is more aggressive, which, from what I know of, oh, I think Ash got domed after managing to, because everyone from the shop from Valhalla came up and fucking saved me from Ash. We took him back to Valhalla. Um, well, they left me to deal with the prisoner, and well, he managed to scream out of my grip and out of the handcuffs, I think, or rope. I don't know what they had. His hands, he punched me right in my fucking chest, so I stumbled back. No, I wasn't able to draw my gun quick enough. Um, Shot him a few times, missed, and I think he managed to get his way outside the walls. And then I believe someone shot him. So I think he's dead now.
Well, hopefully, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up.
Ember, on the other hand, is more of a scout. He observes. He's not as aggressive as what truth be told, Ember and I know. Well, I know more than what Ember does. Ember kind of got the gist of what's happening, the truth of what's happening over there. I think I remember catching him actually overhearing one of me and Speaker's arguments on it.
Right.
He asked a few questions.
Okay. Okay. So what are you going to do? Because obviously he knows where you live. Are you,
I have no idea what I'm going to do now. I could try speaking to KJ because if I'm inside of those walls, those hunters won't be able to touch me. They
hmm.
won't be able to get in there. Um, because there's one, from what I know, there's one way in, one way out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um,
I just got
the
actually.
only time, yeah.
They took me up there yesterday after the smoke chased us because smoke chased us in the car too for a while, but they were able to get us out.
Hmm.
I had no idea that was up there. I had been up in the northeast and went around the coast, and I could see something was up there, but like everything that they've got set up, the walled city like that, I had no idea.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea
Um,
for you, though. I mean, there'd be something
yeah.
not only the walls to keep you safe, but even if something did happen, there's a lot more people around to try and help.
Yeah. It's gonna make it hard for the hunters to track me then as well. Um, I'm also thinking of changing outfits. They're probably gonna know me by this outfit, so I'm gonna try and change up clothing again. See if I can't mask myself a little bit easier.
Right.
I need to. Well, I mean, Archer kind of knows about it. I think Archer had his radio on during the whole commotion. But I need to talk to him personally on that as well.
Well, maybe he can.
Because the hunters will try and kill the man if they find out he's here.
Right.
Because they're going to be fucking angry about that.
Right. I didn't even think about that. You're right. Well, maybe. Well, like I said, it's a good thing that you guys are at least able to talk without one of you talking to the end of a gun barrel. So maybe you guys can
Yeah.
work together and sort something out. Wow. That's just
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. Shit fucking likes to follow me. And then I ran into the person I wasn't expecting to see, and then I ran into a fucking hunter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these days that seems to happen to everybody. Shit just seems to follow everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I know everybody just keeps on humoring and stuff when I say it's the Ragnarok, and it's like, oh well, it's already the apocalypse. Things are just, I don't know, something's not right. Everything just seems to keep sliding, further and further.
Yeah. Yeah. It does seem that way.
So do you figure there's only the two of them, maybe?
There might be more. If Ember's smart, um, Ember still Speaker still has a grasp on Ember. Ember still very much believes in Azrael from what I know of. He was very skeptical of when I spoke to him when I was still there.
Okay.
So I think um Ember likes to stay out of sight, but he'll stick close to Ash sometimes. They do part ways, but those two, like I said, work as a team. They usually stick to each other like glue. Um, if Ash is dead and Ember may have been watching, I'm not sure if Ember was around when that happened. Um, but I mean, Ember might probably figure that out sooner or later with um, how bored Ash is. Well, the man was going to die eventually. Never really listened, but I'm going to assume the speaker's going to try and send more. If they want me that badly, they are going to send more. I don't know how many of them are left after. Well,
Right.
um, the camp got fucked, so I don't know how many of them there are.
I wonder. I wonder if we could leverage the carvers at all.
Maybe.
You know, be,
I don't know.
well, I'm just thinking, like, not necessarily as to necessarily intervene, but I mean, they're always watching, right? To even just get a heads up from
I
them that
guess so.
somebody's in the area or whatever. I'm not sure how to get a hold of them though. I haven't heard from any of them, and I haven't heard from any of them since Link's carded me. So
From what I heard, most of the campers, they're having a pretty hard time at the moment, I think.
okay.
I think they lost a few of their people, so I think they're laying low.
Hmm. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry. I'm just spitballing ideas, trying to help you out here because that's
You're all good. It's fun.
quite the
I might
predicament.
try and talk to KJ at some point. Um, yeah, so a lot of people who came there know about it. Um, a lot of them said that they didn't really care who I was back then, which is made me feel a lot better um in that moment. While we had Ash yelling at me, constantly calling me a traitor and yeah, spitting normal Azrael nonsense. He actually tried to pull a grenade in one of the cars when we were taking him back.
Wow.
Fucking yoinked. Yeah, I yoinked it out of his pocket so he couldn't fucking pull it. So he tried to fucking grab something out of his pocket, pulled it out, and it was a fucking grenade.
So they're like almost like, well, I know you said they're very dedicated, but it sounds like it's like fanatical. Their dedication to Azrael.
Well, yeah. I tried to get Ash to see reason after we made him throw up. Make the drugs wear off a little bit, and then dude, he started fucking bombing shit, and it ruined my chance.
Right.
Because then he started saying, "Oh, Azrael's come to save me," and all that. So there went my chance of trying to have the man see reason.
Right. Hmm. Is there like do they have any? You said the one guy, the hunters, are usually in ghillies, right?
Ghillie cloaks, ghillies, browns, greens, maybe blacks. It's whatever they can get their hands in to blend in around the place. Um, they'll they'll carry whatever gun they can get their hands on. I think a few of them are dressed in camo as well, because if they kill someone, they'll yoink anything they can get off the body. They'll use anything to their advantage, basically, to get an upper hand on someone else.
Okay.
So they'll be carrying all sorts of things, but primarily a lot of greens, browns, ghillies, whatever, ghillie cloaks, ghillie shrugs, whatever they can get their hands on to mask themselves.
All right. Well, I was just hoping there was something I could possibly identify them by, but I mean, you just described like half the people around here, so that's
They try their best to mask themselves.
right. Well, of course, that makes sense.
Um, that's also the main hunting party. That's why it makes it harder to identify them, is because they are the main hunting party. They're meant to be out here amongst others, make it harder for people to catch them. A lot of the other either staying at home hunters or those who are for different regions or sections of the group. A lot of I think we had a section at one point that wore a lot of black and red. Um, and again, those hunters stayed near the chapel,
Hmm.
main worship chapel. They were like our defense over there. They had like a ranking system and stuff as well. Uh, yeah, yeah. They main hunters tend to try and blend themselves. Thank God they might even dress in anything but what I've described. They might just try their hand at completely blending in.
Right.
These hunters aren't stupid. They know what they're doing. They fought a lot of people, and again, Archer's people as well. They learn and they think.
All right. Hmm. Yeah, it's going to make it difficult. I guess basically you're going to have to
Yeah.
suspect anybody new that comes into the area, I guess.
Hmm.
Hmm. The only new people though that I've seen is, like I said, the folks out at the that hunting camp, and that Percy guy. His truck's still here. I don't know what happened to him.
I mean, if you run into anyone and they don't look like it or they're new here, you could tell me their name and I'll see if I know who that is. Because I'll know their names if it's anyone old of the hunters. If it's anyone new, I won't really know them.
Yeah,
But if it's anyone old, I will pick them up. Like Ash and Amber, those are old members. Those are people I know.
right. But they know you're here, so would they use their real names? Like, would they be thinking about that?
Uh, I mean, to be honest, I don't think they would care.
Okay.
But they might. It's also depending on if Ember knows, if Ember has relayed anything back. Because they do use long range radios, the big fucking radios, wherever they're having their little camps stashed out. They'll use any means to relay information back. So they could use different names. I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. I don't know.
It's a bit of a guessing game now.
Yeah, I mean, these are Odin's lands, but I swear, ever since I've come here, it's just been one thing after the other.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that. I don't mean that as anything against you, Sig. It's not.
We're all good.
Not that you know.
I
You
take no offense.
not that you asked for any of this. I mean, yes, people. People's past tend to haunt them and stuff, but I try and look at the people that they've become, not the people who they were.
Yeah. I'm grateful for the people who came and helped me. Like you said, they said they didn't care because Ash was spouting, of course, about you don't know who this is. Do you realize who this person is? The things that they've done. And they said, "Oh, we don't care what Sig was before. Sig has shown us that he's a good person and not that person." That made me feel really good.
Well, good. I'm glad everybody stuck up for you.
It makes me think that I've won the battle finally of it. I still, uh, I still hear a lot of things when it comes to that uh, past side effects of the drugs. Um, Depending on how long you've had it or how long it's been there in your body, it's depending on the reaction. It also depends on the mental stability of the person.
Hmm.
Um, Past hunters, sometimes like me, who've left, will sometimes still think they hear Azrael, sometimes still see things, sometimes will go completely insane because they're not used to not being on it anymore.
Hmm. Hmm. But
It's not fun, but I'm dealing with it.
right, I know, and that's why I haven't been getting after you when you said about pumping yourself up with morphine again. But I don't know. Stop getting hurt, and then you won't have an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I know you can't. It's not like you asked to get shot or anything. So, but still, seriously sake, I do worry about you, so just try and, I don't know. Just try and
Hey.
live. Yeah.
This is going to take a lot to say. I guess I need help. Um, One of my guys found me sitting in my room, kind of out of it. It was after a day, 1 or 2 days, maybe 3 days after Xander did what he did, and then had some stuff happen, and I think I relapsed. Um, I'm yeah. Hmm.
Right. Hmm. You know, that might be another reason, another good reason for you to move to Valhalla. You know.
Yeah, no one. Chris, then Erica, and now you're the only people who, I think know now of it. Um,
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's up to you who you tell. But if 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 you do not feel you have the willpower, the wherewithal currently, then there's nothing wrong with reaching out and getting help from people.
yeah. Um, I think I do. Think I've gone through uh, seven sticks of morphine over a week. I'm not doing good. Um,
Yeah, that's not. That's. I mean, you're gonna end up having a heart attack.
yeah. I know my body can handle at least three. That's it. I can't take any more than that or I'll overdose. My body's gotten too used to having shit like that in my body.
Yeah, you need some sort of detox. I'm not even sure though. You know, like I'm just not absolutely sure how that would work, considering how like all the other stuff that you had in your body, what that would do to you.
It's not great. I feel sick every day basically, I think, from it. It may feel nice, but it just doesn't have good effects. I may think it does, but it doesn't.
What we need to do is find you like a real doctor. We need to
Yeah.
find you need to find need to find a real doctor. We need to find also what we can use to wean you off of that. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm afraid
Yeah,
if we were just do cold turkey, you would like that would kill you. I don't even know. Oh, I wish I was. I wish I was a smarter person.
I know, um, uh, Max, I think, is our most trained medical person, besides people from duty, but I'm not going to duty. Um, I don't know if Max can do anything about this.
Yeah, like I mean, this might be a little bit outside of his lane. I mean, hmm.
I mean, I think for now, I just need someone to be there to not allow me to pick up morphine or have it on me.
Yeah, but like
So
it's
I pick it up a lot when I go out on scavenging runs. If I find it, I'll pick it up.
right. Like maybe the course of action. Oh God, I wish I would. Oh, sorry. It's frustrating. I want to help, and it's maybe we just if like so. How many do you say you take a week right now?
Uh, two, once or twice a day, maybe. If it gets really stressful, usually I only take one, but if it gets really stressful, I get stressed, I'll take another. Um, I took one on my way back from the well, and we were talking to Archer. Yeah, I got really stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Three's the max. I don't have any more than that. I think three is even then three's a bit much for my body. Like I was out for I think a week when I had three. Even then, my body wasn't doing too good.
Well, maybe we should try this, and this is going to be hard for you to do because like we can help. We can help try and curb you, but it's gonna, you're gonna have to have the willpower, some willpower at least, to try and stop. This is my thoughts. And again, I am definitely not a medical person. I'm not a doctor. So maybe if we can speak, maybe we should at least speak to Max and see what he thinks. But I'm thinking
Yeah,
if you limit yourself for a while to one a day, no more. Even though it's hard as much, as stressed as you are, whatever, don't go over one. And then maybe we can go to like one, like half a shot a day or one every other day, and slowly to give your body a chance to kind of wean itself off of things. Plus, that way we can kind of keep an eye on to see if any of this other stuff that was in your system, if that's going to complicate things. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty far off of that stuff, but it still leaves mental scars. Um, that's what kills a lot of the hunters after is the mental scars that the drugs leave.
Right. Well, even that withdrawal is not of any type is not an easy thing. So that's going to still have an effect. Plus, I know you're saying that it's mainly mental, but do you really know? It could have fucked up something with your organs. You don't know, and we're not going to know.
Yeah.
You would oh, I don't want to even think about this, but would duty have anybody that could help at all?
Yeah, dude's got a medical thing. We had one of our guys who had a shot in the face and went to medical there. But God, I don't think dude would help us now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it wouldn't help willingly, anyways. Maybe,
Yeah, we'd probably
maybe,
have to pay a fuck ton.
uh, maybe the doctor
I know,
might need to go on a little trip.
KJ's. Yeah, I know KJ's got a medical hospital thing over at his place. But again, I think Max is the only one. I think the only like proper, somewhat proper doctor they have.
Well, this is what I mean. It's like
Chris, yeah,
Max could
yeah,
Max would be good to monitor your vitals and stuff like that. But if something, like I said, if something went wrong, I don't know if he'd be qualified to, you know, beyond administering CPR and stuff like that. You know, it's like you said, there's a mental aspect that's a lot different than patching up holes in a body kind of thing.
yeah.
But then again,
Yeah, I guess it would be good to be around everyone at that hour because I haven't seen Erica in a while. August, sometimes. Um, well, August is home a little bit more, but he still goes out a lot more. Erica I haven't really seen, and Ben hasn't been around. Um,
well,
kind of just been at home.
I just wonder too. I mean, they haven't done it yet today, but I mean, duty gas in the city too might not be the best place to hang out, but I don't know. Now, ultimately, it's your decision, right?
Yeah, I feel that after yesterday or the day before, I feel like it's going to get a lot worse, and I feel like I might overdose if I don't do anything now.
Well,
Truth be told, I'm frightened of death. I fear it a lot.
well, then I think you have your answer. I don't think there's too much more thinking you need to do. Have to. I'm pretty sure if you speak to KJ, he'll. I don't foresee anybody having an issue with you moving in up there.
It's also trust.
Hmm.
I don't think KJ knows me too well. I know Cooper and some of the others might, but I don't think KJ knows me too well.
Well, I mean, like you said, you know everybody else and Max and everybody. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would vouch for you. So I'll vouch for you. Not that I have that much of a sway with him either, but
I don't know if anyone else is awake right now.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody else on the radio. I'm actually going to be taking a nap here soon myself. I mean, if you wanted, you can take the ATV up there.
Good, I've got a car. Cooper gave me a car to take.
Oh, okay,
Just before just before the actual initial attack happened.
okay, okay. Well, as long as you got wheels. Um,
It's actually quite nice to no longer have to run around all the time.
yeah, I mean, I like running around, but I got that. As I said, I got that ATV. I just happened to stumble across it today, and I was thinking, I sat on it, kind of looked at it. I thought, if I can learn how to drive this thing, especially with everybody being up where they are, uh, probably make my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
Especially since there's no trader here now. I didn't go to excuse me, I didn't go right up to it because there was a lot of the Draugr out front, but I could see it all. Yeah, that shop
Yeah,
is all blown to
the
shit.
shop's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that shit is gone.
I just don't know what to tell people because I had there was a guy on the radio earlier today. I can't remember their name. I don't know if they actually mentioned their name. I hope it wasn't one of the people you're talking about. But anyways, he was asking about a trader and stuff, and I just because KJ basically said, because duty doesn't know where that is. If anybody's asking about it, just play dumb sort of thing, right? Like unless you know that
Yeah.
they already know about Valhalla, don't tell them about it, kind of thing. So I'm just like, yeah, things are kind of. There's been some stuff going on lately. Yeah, just yeah. I wasn't really sure what to tell him. I don't even know if we're supposed to be able to say.
Yeah.
Like when I was up there, they were like trying to give Max a new name. So like, does Duty think Max is dead?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they might think quite a few people are dead, I think, probably.
Right.
And
So
Duty, I don't think Duty can confirm if who all may or may not have died out there.
well, this is why I don't want to like just start using people's names on the radio because
Yeah.
oh well.
I mean, I don't think Duty really knows who I am. Duty hasn't really like personally interacted with me yet. They've heard my name, they've probably heard my voice, but that's about it.
Yeah, same. I mean, they were asking me when they were taking me up to Valhalla what my opinion on them was, and I just said I'm kind of indifferent. I said I just keep out of their way. I said I know everybody else says they're very fashy and stuff like that, and I said, you know, they're paramilitary. I said that kind of goes hand in hand a lot of times. And Riley was like, well, that's not always. I was like, I don't know. Any paramilitaries I've run into, that's what it's always in. They've always been like. But anyways, uh, you know, they're people. It's just they're sounds like they're not the best people. So I have no love for them. I just don't
Mhm.
necessarily have any hate for them either. One of the guys up there was talking about, you know, giving the civilians notice and then bombing the city and stuff. And like to take out, it was to do what was it? They was going to take something out. Yeah, it was basically they're going to use, I think, turn their own missiles on them. So they're going to do like take them over, hack them, and bomb the city. And I'm like, well, why don't you just hack them and disarm them? Then you don't got to worry about it. Nobody else has to get hurt. But I don't know. I understand. That was I know Duty's done a lot to a lot of people, so I guess I can't fault them for having ill will.
Yeah.
Fairly quiet still. Taking a look around is I like having these tents, it's good for the shelter, but it kind of obstructs your view a little bit too.
Yeah.
And being in the open, I like to see what's coming up around me.
Mm. I might do a radio call and see if Max is about.
All right. Yeah, go right ahead. Like as I said, I'm probably going to be stretching out here in a bit. I was up most of the night.
Yeah, should probably get some rest.
If you're hungry at all, there's food in the fridge. There's some chicken and some carp in there, as well as the mackerel and peppers and tomatoes.
I'll be sure to have a bit of a squeeze if I get hungry.
Oh, please do, please do. Yeah, and I told everybody up there as well, Valhalla, like if they're down this area and somebody ends up being short, please feel free, tell them to help themselves. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. Alrighty. Is Max awake or around by chance? I don't know if I'll get a response.
Nobody, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe nobody's around.
Oh, I might catch them another time then. Um,
All right. Sure, you're gonna be okay for now.
yeah, I think I'll be alright.
Okay.
Oh, I might throw my box out that I've got up in my room.
All right. Well, you need to talk. You know where I am. I usually swing by your
Yeah.
place, see if you're awake anytime I'm in town. So I'll keep an eye out for
Mhm.
those hunter. Like, what should I do if I encounter them?
Um, if they're not hostile, just try your best to not engage them. If they start asking questions, just don't tell them anything. Try your best to get away from them. Basically, just don't give them the upper hand. Basically,
All right. All right.
because if they're gonna want information, they will torture you. They won't care who you are.
Seems to be a running theme these days. Everybody's going to torture everybody. All right. Well,
These people aren't nice and they're quite cruel actually,
mm,
depending on what hunter you run into.
right. Well, I wish you the best, and I will talk to you later on. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Be safe.
You too.